Calling YouTube just an application would be wrong. It has become a part of life. If you stuck in your studies, refer to YouTube. You want to cook something delicious? Refer to YouTube. Can you imagine your life without this platform? Obviously no. YouTube is undoubtedly one of the best video content providers in the whole world. But, this video streaming platform is not available for all people on this planet. You will be surprised to know that YouTube is banned in many parts of the world. We know that you have a lot of questions like, which countries that have banned YouTube? Is China among them? Or, is it possible to access the application in these areas with some tricks? Trust us, you will get the answers to all your doubts in this video. A lot of countries have banned YouTube application in the past and many have still restricted its citizens to use YouTube until today. After a lot of research on the topic, I will present to you the list of the countries that have banned it along with the reasons. Number 1. China. This country is one of the most technologically advanced in the world. However, China's government imposes certain regulations on what its citizens can see and do online. YouTube was first blocked in China in October 2007 for 5 months. Chinese people were again able to access YouTube from then until March 2009 when it was blocked again. Since then, the block has remained in place. There are many theories on why YouTube is restricted in China. One of the most plausible explanations is that it was blocked in China because it did not comply with the requirement of operating servers in China and conforming to the censorship requirements of the Chinese state. Chinese government said YouTube application was not compatible with the Chinese operating systems. Many experts are of the ideology that the Chinese government banned the YouTube application to give a boost to its economy. For them, the Chinese government does not allow YouTube to grow in its country and earn profit. Instead, it launched its own application, Youku, that works similar to YouTube. People who wish to access the platform can still watch YouTube from some places in China including Hong Kong, Macau, the Shanghai Free Trade Zone, specific hotels, and by using a virtual proxy network, VPN. VPN will give you false geolocation and you will be able to access the application even in the countries that have banned YouTube. Number 2. North Korea. This is one of the most isolated countries in the world. Its government limits access to information and imposes severe restrictions on internet use and other forms of communication. The only people who are allowed to have access online are those with official permission. According to a report on Global News, YouTube was banned in North Korea in June 2016 alongside Facebook, Twitter, and South Korean websites. This ban seemed to have been targeted at foreigners as the majority of North Koreans already didn't have access to YouTube because of the general restrictions on the use of the internet. In replace of the internet, North Koreans use a national intranet or kwangmyong, with predefined and monitored web content. Number 3. Iran. This country blocked access to YouTube and all other Google products in 2012 after an incendiary movie trailer was posted on the platform that hurt the sentiments and the belief of the Iranian people. Iran had earlier blocked and reinstated access to YouTube twice, in 2006 and 2009. According to a report on CNN, Google and YouTube were banned because of public demand for continuing to carry the film clip that insulted Iranian people's sacred beliefs. Number 4. Sudan. YouTube was banned in Sudan in September 2012 for the same reason it was banned in Iran: the release of the trailer for Innocence of Muslims. According to Reuters, YouTube was banned for ignoring a request by the Sudanese authorities to block access to the controversial film. Number 5. Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan has only one internet service provider, that is Turkmen. The government controls the internet provider and in order to maintain the law and order in the country, YouTube along with certain other websites was banned in Turkmenistan. This restriction was part of an effort to purge websites not favored by the Turkmen government. According to Reporters Without Borders, media in the country is heavily censored and the few citizens who are able to access the internet often do so in internet cafes where they must present their IDs. Number 6. Tajikistan. Tajikistan is among the countries that have banned YouTube again and again before the final ban. The website was blocked in the country for the first time in 2012 for showing the protest against the militant clashes. The ban was lifted after 8 days. The YouTube application was again banned in the same year, and this time because of the video that showed President Emomali Rahmon as offensive to the government. At last, YouTube was banned in the year 2013, and this was for the video that showed President Rahmon singing and dancing out of tune at his son's wedding that happened in 2007. Whatever reasons these countries have to ban YouTube and blocking the website from people's reach, the fact is that the human rights of the people in these countries have been harassed. Almost all countries out of these have launched YouTube alternatives. But banning has made the people of the country distant from the outer world. What are your views on the topic? Do let us know in the comments section below. We will be happy to hear from you. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.